separated by just about 140 miles, these two campuses. But first time they've ever met here in the Carrier Dome. Toe meets leather, and we are underway. Short kick taken by one of the up men for Syracuse, and the Orange are going to be in great field position.
This is a pass read for him.
And they will move quickly. That was actually slow as molasses for Syracuse offensively, but he immediately finding a wide out on the outside.
Ball's out. Oh, they move him down. What a great spot for you. That's amazing.
Quick toss out to Tucker. He'll get the first down and more. Tucker exploded on the scene as a freshman mark last year. Albany showing pressure on the outside. Now they bring it. DeVito right where the pressure came from. Mark, what do you always tell me? If the blitz comes, throw where the blitz came from, and that's exactly what DeVito did on that play to Benson, who's shaking up a bit. 3rd down and 1. And a nice job by Albany. Knifing in is Anthony Lang to make the stop for a loss. It'll bring up 4th down, and just like that, the drive may have stalled out a little bit.
You see him make that inside move. Both him and even Foster were in the backfield.
4th down and 3, this opening drive of the game for the Orange. DeVito's going to keep it himself. He'll get the first down inside the 15. Still on his feet, powering his way inside the 10. 1st and goal, Syracuse.
Understand that there was only 6 guys defensively in the box. You add an extra blocker. Anthony Quealy lined up at the bottom of the screen, one-on-one.
Instead, they give to Tucker. He'll score.
And you can hear the loud house cheering for their man, Sean Tucker. Great job. Watch the burst. Great job blocking up front. And you see how he put his foot in the ground and he moved directly upfield. There was no stutter.
Double tights under center. Fumble on the snap. And it's fallen on by Undercuffler, but an opportunity lost for Albany as
quarterback transfer from Mississippi State. This guy's very athletic, can run the ball and throw it.
Finds Maximilian Mang, and he's just shy of that first down, but we do have a flag, so let's check the marker first.
How much of the playbook is going to be open, or are they going to stay relatively vanilla with him?
Give to Tucker. He cuts it back. Beautiful run. 40. Foot race. 25. 15, 10, 5, and he scores!
Wow, look at that burst! Watch the left side of this offensive line. Creating, that's a hole a Mack truck could run through. Look at that speed, and he needed it because Jared First, the defensive end, was right on his heels. Just hasn't been able to find that guy to go to so far yet this year.
Undercuffler to throw on the outside, complete. It's Parker on the catch. Nice job after the catch. Kel Jones makes the stop, but that's twice now they've used that play where they put the ball in the hands of the receiver to make something happen. 3rd down and 4 for the Great Danes. Pressure coming. Going up top. Caught! Jackson Parker. Undercuffler rolling the pocket. Tries to go underneath. Looked like he was trying to hit Mike Gray, but pass falls incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down. 37 yards on this attempt from Dylan Burns, his first attempt of the season. Kick is away and perfect.
15, 20 yards behind the play.
Let that be a lesson to me. Wait till Dwayne Hyde makes the call before being presumptuous. Ball up in the air and intercepted. Christian Lewis is going to score for the Great Danes. Wow, what a turn of events.
Whoa! On the release, and watch DeVito. Steps up in the pocket, delivers a strike out to Pena, but Pena just unable to bring the ball down. He's the type of guy that he's in Hulk mode regardless, whether it's smart Hulk, or angry Hulk. That'll determine his proficiency.
Great catch. That's going to go for a score. Damien Alford, 73 yards. Now we're seeing some of these receivers step up. No Taj Harris, no problem for the Orange.
From Montreal, Quebec. We asked Coach, are we going to see him at all? Does his size matter? Well, you see right there, his size matters, his speed matters. Wow.
Syracuse coming with just 4, but they put pressure on Undercuffler, and they'll bring him down.
Yeah, Cody Roscoe got the fruits of the labor that was done up front by Big Bear McKinley Williams. That you're going to see one of these talented linebackers come on pressure. You see Mikel Jones, number 3, right in the middle.
Coming with 4 under delayed pressure, trying to get to the back in the backfield, and they do, but coming up big time on the hit that time was Justin Barron. That's a shame, Jalen. Thanks for that report. Benson off to a good start. 2 catches on the first drive of the game for Syracuse. Now we'll have to hopefully hope that he recovers quickly. Pena on the punt, covered beautifully by this Great Dane special teams unit. Syracuse will start from their own 30.
They're sucking some wind right now.
DeVito to throw again, pressure up the middle. Gets the ball off, sets up a screen to Tucker. He's got blockers in front of him. Cuts it back inside the midfield to the 40. On his feet inside the 30. They'll tackle him at the 28, but another huge gain for Syracuse.
First down.
It's so hard for Tommy DeVito to stand in this pocket. You see, he's got a defender on his legs. He had his ankles wrapped up when he made that throwing motion, but great timing. Screen plays are all about timing. Abdul Adams transferred in from Oklahoma, where he played in the 2016 and 2017 season. Opted out last year.
And LeVar Banton back at tailback as Undercuffler goes under center. The fake, play fake to Banton. Tries to get it out to Banton, and that's going to be a fumble. Stephon Thompson came in there to knock it out of Undercuffler's hands, and I thought it might have been going forward.
Second down.
Yeah, let's see this right here. Watch the ball, whether the arm was definitely coming forward.
Banton gets met. Carries a couple of tacklers a yard or so, but Marlowe Wax leading the charge for the Orange. Carino's going to look to run. And is met. Won't get far. Mikel Jones is there to make the stop, and Albany's going to have to punt from their own end zone.
I mean, he's a guy, he has next level potential into the NFL.
Rawls with the kick. Pena from the 49. Straight upfield.
Bye-bye.
To the 20. Just got the punter to beat. Inside the 5, down to the 1. Got a flag on the play. 3rd and 28. What do you dial up here? A screen. Tucker has blockers in front of him. He gets to midfield and a lot more.
That's a good play to dial up, Chris.
Inside the 10,
wow.
He'll score.
3rd and 28. I mean, it's a get out of your own end zone, field position play. You throw a screen, but the over pursuit defensively by Albany and the way the offensive line worked upfield, Sean Tucker just able to look back across the field, make one cut.
Syracuse showing pressure off the corner.
Yeah, they are.
Look at Thompson, number 7. He's going to come, getting right in the face of the quarterback and a fumble.
Ball out.
Syracuse recovers. Okechukwu on the covery, but it was Stephon Thompson.
You saw it, number 7, towards the line of scrimmage. And that's the timing, the hot route that you need to have from your wide receiver. Jeff Undercuffler understood.
From the 12-yard line.
Look at that, Okechukwu. He's trying to explain to everybody how come he didn't pick it up and run for a touchdown.
Here's Tucker. He'll run for a touchdown.
He said, I wanted to give Sean Tucker another chance of scoring. What? Okay, well, this is the Sean Tucker game.
Tucker again. It's been his day, and he pads that Orange lead. Undercuffler to Mofor. And he'll be stopped for next to no gain. Jason Simmons from his safety spot.
19 season, a really good job coming up, playing that free safety spot, but look at that tackle.
Albany coming with just 4. Schrader trying to get to Quealy again. Also underthrown. And Lewis again defending on the play. And defending well. Chris McAdams in motion. Throw out to the running back Mofor, but incomplete.
Unable to find it until too late to make that completion for first down.
Rawls again to kick. Pena with a fair catch. He'll make it and get drilled. That's going to be a penalty for sure.
Yikes.
Damon Burton came down and lowered the boom after Pena clearly made the fair catch signal.
After the catch, dead ball, personal foul, late hit, number 15 of the kicking team, 15-yard penalty, first down.
You just see that rolling over a guy and staying on his feet on that last play.
Schrader rolling the pocket. That's a receiver on the outside. That's Quealy. Enough for a first down. Easy pitch and catch that time.
We gotta mention the fact that left side especially, the Matthew Bergeron and Chris Blish, those guys, they have been dominant.
Tucker continues to fight for yards, and it'll be enough to move the chains.
Of another 40-yard screen pass, 2 receptions, 116 yards. I mean, that's an all-around pretty good game.
Pressure coming on Schrader now. He's forced from the pocket, stays on his feet, makes a nice move. Inside the 20, all the way down close to the 15.
He sees that linebacker, and watch. We're gonna wait for that moment right here. I'm gonna make a move, and but another linebacker's coming. Am I gonna shy away? No. I'm leaning into him.
Adams crashes into his own man inside the 5 at the 5-yard line, close to a first down. And that opened up the door for Tucker, but they're all still here. Now under center, Schrader. He's gonna keep it himself and score.
Garrett Schrader, understand the soft spot. Look at that offensive line and tight ends.
Second down and 19. Under Kuffler fakes the handoff. Now under pressure at his own goal line, and he's brought down at about the 1.
All that's doing is slowing down his read progression. You see 52 loop around.
Syracuse looks like they want to bring just 4. And the Danes will just try and get what they can on the ground, and it's 3 yards. They were a playoff team in FCS. They won their first playoff game against Central Connecticut State before losing in the quarters up at Montana State. You gotta be kidding me. There he goes again. That's touchdown number 5 on the day for Sean Tucker, and that is just easy pickings.
This was probably the easiest of the day. Number 67, Chris Blish, got up on the linebacker and
before getting that football bug and deciding that that's what he wanted to do at the next level. Now quarterbacking the Albany Great Danes. Gonna screen pass out here. Nice job by Mojabi. He picks up good yardage on first down, and they'll move the chains.
It's good to get Joe Carino some looks here too. He is a run threat on this 3rd and short. Zone read possibly. There it is.
You got it, but boy, that was snuffed out
my goodness.
Big time by Josh Black. No chance.
Stay away from these big boys up front with those screen passes out to wide receivers, and on 3rd and 1.
Heels on his own 8-yard line. Rolls with a high kick. Jackson makes the catch at his own 15. That's where Syracuse will take over when we come back. Up big here in the 3rd quarter. Test here on 3rd down for Garrett Schrader. He'll look to throw. Nice job throwing and a great job getting open by Armande Gadsden.
Offensive coordinator Sterling Gilbert, that's going to be something he looks at whether it's this week up in the booth or as this season continues.
Schrader looks off the safety and this time intercepted. Larry Walker Jr. has it. He's trying to come back. He gets hit hard. Taken down at the 32. Let's check the marker on the return. Uso's like, I can't even catch a break. I get a pick and I get another penalty called against me. It looked like he looked the safety off, but just overthrew his receiver.
Yeah, overthrew and also waited too long. You want to release that ball a little sooner, right on the hash. Tough to see where that block in the back.
Another sack. Cody Roscoe, he's from Texas.
Again, this defensive line getting after it. There's this treasure trove that Dino Babers feels that he can get in Canada. Obviously, they have a couple players from Germany as well. So some of these raw, physically talented players that play a different style of football, he brings in and coaches them up.
I'll let you think about that one a little bit. Schrader, look at those wheels. He'll pick up a first down on first down. So from a New York college. Garrett Schrader underneath has time and has a receiver. Sherrod Johnson making his first catch of the day. DeVito started. He played a lot of that first quarter. Was shaken up a little bit on one drive in the first quarter. I think the plan was always to play Schrader, but maybe not this much. But he's getting a lot of run today.
Into Dino Babers' fast-paced offense.
Quickly out to Cooper. That play's worked, and Cooper gets free, still on the sideline, and finally tripped up inside the 25.
Penalty flag down, though. They have not quit on anything this entire game.
And they forced 2 turnovers.
Yes.
Those are probably going to be the things that you look to as the positives. It's a nice strike to Courtney Jackson, getting it into inside the 10. Sneaks it inside that near upright. Why do you give away our secrets like that?
Just kidding.
Another sack. Undercuffler has just been under pressure all game long, and Cody Roscoe.
Yeah, another one for Cody Roscoe.
It's 15 sacks they've given up, though, in 2 games and 3 quarters. It's just too much. Lopez on 3rd down and a long way. Isn't going to get nearly close enough. Stephon Thompson on the stop, and another punt will be forced by the Syracuse defense. You should have known that one, you're right.
But gosh, man, that Duck, so tricky with his questions.
Good kick by Rawls, driving Jackson back to his 27. Trying to get the corner. Now he's got some blocks. Met at midfield, but bounces off the tackle.
See that hit coming. You see number 22 just eyeing him up, and I'm like, oh boy, look at his eyes get big. Oh man. Good return. A good hit. Hit with that shoulder. That's clean.
You'd like them to wrap up a little bit better. They have things that you can't measure that make them successful at the FCS level, and that's exactly what a guy like Mason Walker brings.
Yeah. Oh man, that's measurable, and that's Jared Verse. I mean, this is a guy. Yeah, you gotta clean that up. Sometimes when you face a lot of speed, your hands get too involved because you get nervous about your own capabilities and defending the speed.
Cooper's had a nice game here in the second half, getting some playing time. He had enough of them. Instead, it's going to be Schrader who walks in.
Oh man, Jarvian Howard threw his hands up in the air because he would walk wide open into the end zone.
Schrader on the day, another score on the ground for the Mississippi State transfer. It's all orange.
You know anything about lacrosse, you've heard the name Gary Gate, you know how fantastic he was as a player, and then Dave Petramala, maybe one of the best defensive players to ever play the game. He's also on this coaching staff.
Joey Carino is a lacrosse player who verbally committed to play here at Syracuse before deciding to play football, taking his talents to Albany, and those are his talents right there, running the football.
Syracuse defense just held them basically nothing all day. That's a face mask.
It's got to be another one. Every flag in a pocket should come out on that one, and it pretty much does.
These plays might not matter for the outcome of the game, but the communication is going to pay dividends as we go forward. Oh, that's a good run.
Carino takes the hit, too. It stands him up. But he hangs on and stands his ground and moves the chains. Pressure on the edge. Big hit, dislodges the football. Marlowe whacks.
Ooh, wax on, wax off.
Oh, it just kicked right back into his arm.
Understanding that, okay, if you hit the arm down, the ball goes down. If you come and hit the arm up, the ball could pop up. You might be able to recover it. Every opportunity. Get a little extra coaching in. Dino Babers taking advantage.
Carino will keep it himself. Drive. Just a three-man rush. Carino spied on, but he has room. Will he get to the pylon? Just runs out of bounds after a nice run to get a first down.
Again, Jeff Undercuffler, he's their guy. But you can bring in Joey Carino in these running situations anytime that you feel like the defensive line is getting a little softer.
Rare red zone opportunity for the Great Danes. First and goal.
Man coverage.
Carino with pressure on the outside, and he's going to get sacked. It just came from all angles there. Terry Lockett finally got him, but he was just surrounded by Orange.
Zero pressure, and they're just, good job.
Second down and goal for Carino. Here they come again, now to the corner of the end zone.
Yeah.
Flag down.
And those penalty yards, remember, they're, those are yards of penalties, not taking away the offensive plays.
Carino gets into the end zone and scores. First offensive touchdown of the day for the Great Danes.
Difference in the taste in this Albany offense's mouth. They're going to get on that bus. They're going to understand, look, we've got a lot of work to do.
So another chance for Joey Carino in this offense to get what you were saying, Mark, some positive vibes heading into next week. Carino now going to the end zone, just overshoots his man. Adrian Cole covering nicely on the play.
Another flag.
Carino keeps it again. This time, absolutely nowhere to go. Maybe even lost a yard.
That was always of the mindset. Rather protect yourself than look good on the field.
To the end zone, another score for Albany.
Good throw.
Chris McAdams with his first touchdown as a member of the Great Danes team.
And decisive about it, too. You can see that pay off in this game, especially early. That offensive line, much improved play. Running back game is pretty good, and there's another one.
Howard's got one man to beat. Great Dane had the angle on him, Tyler Carswell, but not before Jarvie and Howard gets involved in all the action. One last play here. Will Howard be able to score? No, brought down at the 5. And that will do it.